The following is a fictional audio drama. All characters and events depicted in this production are fictitious. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. This program contains scenes of intense violence, distressing situations, and loud, startling sound effects. It is intended for mature audiences. Please be advised, the emergency alert system tones used in this broadcast are a simulation for dramatic purposes only and do not signify a real emergency. Listener discretion is strongly advised. Wear headphones and enjoy.
What is up, New York City? And welcome to your Friday night. This is Jax, and you are listening to The Pulse on Z103, here to carry you into the weekend. It is 5:03 on Friday, November 7th, and there is a tension in the air tonight you could cut with a knife. All eyes are on Times Square tonight, where thousands are already gathering to protest the Omnicorp verdict. The verdict that shook the country, the one that let Omnicorp walk away clean after the Hudson River disaster. Protests are kicking off nationwide. We're hearing reports from Chicago, LA, Miami, and many, many more. But right here, right now, this is ground zero. The demonstration is officially scheduled to begin at 7. But folks, it looks like half of Manhattan is already there. And of course, on top of all that, we've got that nasty bug going around. The red-eye flu, they're calling it. Probably not the best idea for a million people to be packed shoulder to shoulder, but passion is passion. We'll be keeping an eye on the situation as it develops. For now, let's bring the temperature down a bit. Here are some beats to keep the blood pressure from boiling over. You're on Z203. For now, let's take a few callers and listen to some chill beats. All right, phone lines are already lighting up. Let's go to line 1. You're on The Pulse with Jax. What's your name?
Hi, Jax. My name's Maria. I'm a huge fan.
Maria, great to have you. Sounds like you're right in the thick of it. What's the mood like on the ground?
It's electric, Jax. Seriously, it's totally peaceful, but you can feel the energy. We have to be here. Someone has to hold them accountable, you know? The signs, the chants, it's beautiful. This is what democracy looks like.
I hear you, Maria. It's a powerful sight, no doubt about it. You stay safe out there, all right? Thanks for the call.
Will do. Thanks, Jax.
That's the passion I'm talking about. Let's grab a few more before the music. Line 4, you're on with Jax.
Jax, yeah, I got your passion right here. It's called gridlock.
Let me guess, a cabbie?
For 30 years, pal. 30 years, and I ain't ever seen it this bad. They got everything south of 50th Street blocked off. Protest, schmotest. I've got a fare trying to get to JFK, and we haven't moved in 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Tell these kids to go home and text their anger or whatever it is they do.
I feel for you, man, I really do. It's gonna be a long night for you drivers. Hang in there. Try not to lay on that horn too much, yeah?
Yeah, whatever.
Two sides to every story, folks. That's this city. We've got passion in the streets and we've got frustration in the driver's seat. Line 7, you're on with Jax. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
My name is Sarah. I just wanted to say thank you to the people out there protesting. My family used to live in Greenpoint, right on the water, before the Omnicorp spill. My son, he's 9 now, he has asthma so bad he can barely play outside. The doctors say it's from the air, from what they dumped in the river. That verdict, it felt like they were saying we don't matter. So thank you to the protesters. You're standing up for my little boy.
Sarah, thank you so much for sharing that. I'm incredibly sorry to hear what your family is going through. That's the real human side of this whole thing, and I think it's what's fueling a lot of the anger out there tonight. Thank you for the call. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's 5:20. We'll play some beats to kill time, and we'll report back at 7 with our ground reporter. Stay safe out there, people. That was Cutthroat by Syndrome, a classic for a tense evening here on Z103. It's 7:10 p.m. on Friday, November 7th. I'm Jax, and this is The Pulse. We are now past the 7 p.m. start time for the massive Omnicorp protest in Times Square. The energy has shifted, folks. The chants are unified. You can feel the vibration from the street even up here. For a live report, we're going to go to Z103's Dana Fisher, who is on the ground a few blocks away from the main stage. Dana, what are you seeing?
Jax, it is truly a spectacle. I'm standing on the corner of 49th and 8th, and every artery leading into Times Square is completely clogged with people. The police estimate we're getting is well over 400,000, and I think that's a conservative guess. The sheer humanity is breathtaking.
And what's the mood, Dana? From here, it sounds intense.
It is intense, but it's not violent. The anger is focused, it's organized. The NYPD has a heavy presence, but they're keeping their distance for now. It's a powder keg, for sure, but a very peaceful one at the moment. The main concern actually is a medical one.
You're talking about the red-eye flu.
Exactly. We've been listening to the emergency services chatter, and there's been a noticeable uptick in medical calls all evening. People collapsing from dehydration, sure, but a lot of them are being reported with the same symptoms: high fever, disorientation, and that distinct conjunctivitis that gives the flu its name. We've seen a few ambulances trying to navigate the side streets. Health experts were on the news all afternoon advising the elderly and anyone with pre-existing conditions to stay away from large gatherings. But a crowd this size, it's a perfect breeding ground.
A perfect breeding ground. That is a chilling thought. So to be clear, the protest is peaceful, but the flu is a growing concern. Dana, thank you. Stay safe and keep your distance.
Will do, Jax. Reporting live from Midtown.
You heard it, folks. A city united in protest, but a nasty virus is moving through the crowds. Let's hope that's the only thing that goes viral tonight. We're going to patch into the NYPD scanner feed to keep an ear on their chatter as the night progresses. But for now, let's turn up some beats while we set everything up. Don't go anywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the police scanner up and running. Let's tap in and see what the NYPD thinks of all this. And then let's take a few more callers.
We got a 34 coming over at the intersection of Jennings Street and Prospect Avenue. By the job, it's advising male assaulted, 6 male Hispanics and male blacks. Took tools from the victim's tool belt and cut him in the face. Female call states perps are on the basketball court. No clothing to script. Again, we got Jennings and Prospect Avenue. Check and advise. 42 David Yale, show you on the back. All we have at this time is 6 male Hispanics and male blacks. Ringing the call back now to ascertain additional perp to script. All responding units arrive live eyes ready for.
Central, be advised, a large splinter group just broke off from the main body, heading east on Canal. Looks like they're heading for the Manhattan Bridge.
Got a 10-10, fight in progress, corner of Broadway and Liberty. 2 groups, getting ugly fast. Negative on weapons, just fists and feet for now. We're moving to separate. Actually, oh Jesus, he's biting him. I need backup, Central.
So, Central, do me a favor, send a unit over there, see if there's any other witnesses. These things are pretty bad.
7-4, can we get an additional unit? Good. 42, George, show you responding.
All right, listen up. We're abandoning vehicle patrols. Grab your gear. We're proceeding on foot to the staging area at Bryant Park. The streets are a parking lot.
Central, the flatbed with the barriers for 42nd and 7th is stuck on the West Side Highway. Traffic is at a dead stop. We have no barricades.
Copy that, 10, David. See if you can get footposts to form a human line until we can get those assets to you. Command, we're holding the line at Union Square, but this crowd is 10 times bigger than projected. These bike racks aren't going to hold. We need interlocking barriers now.
Can we get 1 unit to respond to the female? She's willing to meet with PD. She's at Union Road.
Central, I have an officer down. Possible heat stroke. He's conscious but disoriented. We're pulling him behind the barrier. Need medical ASAP. Command, I need medical now. This guy is hacking up his lungs. Must have gotten the bug. Don't get close to him, guys.
Okay. So, what we're hearing from the NYPD is that being overwhelmed by the sheer amount of people and the gridlock, they're trying to hold the lines, deal with the massive protesters, and a few sick and violent individuals, but nothing too unusual. Remember, people, try not to be violent tonight. Let's go back to the phones. Let's hear from you. You are the eyes and ears of this city tonight. Line 3, you're on the pulse.
Jax, hi. My name is Isabel. I'm watching from my office window on 48th. The police scanner, what you just played, it's happening right below me. I see a few NYPD officers trying to arrest some guy. Man, this guy is crazy, probably a drug addict. He was attacking a few people, scratching and biting at them, but then the cops came by and arrested him.
That's terrible. Are the victims all right?
Yeah, I think so. Some cop is helping them out, and they don't look too injured. Oh man, that guy just won't stop. Terrible what drugs can do to people.
Stay safe, Isabel. Keep your doors locked. Thanks for the call. Line 1. You're on with Jax.
Jax, oh my God, Jax. I'm a student at the NYU dorm on 44th. I'm watching this from my window. There was a scuffle down on the street. A man in a suit, a group of people, they cornered him.
A mugging?
No, they didn't take his wallet or his phone. They started attacking him, biting his arms, his neck. He fought back. He hit one of them with his briefcase and was able to get away, but they chased him. I already called the cops, but geez, man, there's tons of people outside protesting. I hope those guys don't attack anybody else.
Thank you for the call. Well, that's some unsettling news. Seems people have gotten riled up with all the protesting. Let's go back to Dana, in the heart of the protest. Dana, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here, Jax. I've moved to the second floor of a coffee shop on 49th Street. I have a clear view of the north end of the square. The official report is that the protest is still holding. It's been mostly peaceful, but the tension is palpable. We've seen a few fights break out on the periphery, little scuffles that the police have managed to isolate. For the most part, though, the main body of the crowd is still just chanting. Whoa, wait, hold on. Something is happening. Something big.
Dana, what is it? What's going on?
I'm not sure, Jax. A massive fight just broke out in the dead center of the square. Not a scuffle, Jax. This is a big one. A wave of people is turning and running. They're stampeding. The whole crowd is breaking apart. The police aren't doing anything. The people are running from each other. I can see it now, a group of attackers in the center. They're just pulling people down. It's maybe a few people viciously attacking others. I don't know why. Wait. I see some cops running towards them. Oh my God, there's more. The victims are attacking the cops now. Why are they doing that? Oh my God, he's shooting. I can't see any more cops in the crowd. It's tens of thousands of people running for their lives from a threat that's coming from inside the crowd itself. From my angle, all I can see is a churning, screaming ocean of pure panic.
All right, Dana, get out of there now. Don't get caught up in anything crazy, okay?
Okay, I'll do that.
All right, people, I'm not sure what's going on, but let's plug back into the police scanner. They might know what's happening.
Central, they're through the barricades at 5th and Broadway. The line is broken. I repeat, the line is broken.
I need a bus. I need multiple buses. We've got crush injuries, dozens of them, civilians and officers both. We can't get to them all.
Affirmative. He's not stopping. Get a unit here now. He's eating him. I'm moving in. Taser is ineffective. Repeat, the taser has no effect. Moving to lethal.
Pepper spray ineffective. Shoot them. Shoot them. Central, I have another one on Hill Street. A woman just tackled a reporter and started clawing at his face with her teeth. Shots fired, suspect is down.
We can't hold. There are too many. People are going down, they're getting trampled. We have a stampede. Central, I've got a 10-10 fight, but it's different. One male is on top of a civilian. He's my God, he's biting him on the neck.
Attention all personnel in the downtown area. This is the incident commander, Captain Davies. Stand by for immediate orders. We are conceding this ground for now to save lives. All patrol units are to execute a tactical withdrawal to the new fallback line. Riot control elements are on the move and will be meeting the crowd head-on. Get behind them. Find the new skirmish line of officers with shields and helmets. That is your safe zone. Be advised, we are saturating the area with tear gas in 90 seconds. Get your masks on. That is not a suggestion. Move with purpose. Assist downed officers if you can, but do not get encircled. The primary objective is to regroup our forces. We will hold them at Grand and we will push them back from there. Stay safe and get to the line. Command out.
Command, I've been attacked. I'm in the square, bleeding bad. I need a bus. Multiple hostiles. Beware. Hey man, get the hell away from me or I'll shoot you. Oh God.
Oh God, people. It seems like this night of peaceful protest has erupted into a full-blown riot. It looks like the police is ready to flood the area with tear gas. And those attacks, God. I'll try to get into another broadcast that's not just panic, and something actually useful. Hold on, people. Okay there. I think I found something from the city. Let's listen.
This is the governor of New York. Effective immediately, I am declaring a state of emergency. For your own safety and for the safety of your neighbors, you must go home now. A citywide curfew is in effect. The streets are no longer safe. Law enforcement has been authorized to deploy tear gas and other non-lethal measures to disperse all remaining crowds. This is not a request, it is an order. Let me be perfectly clear. We have a zero-tolerance policy for the violence we have witnessed tonight. The time for peaceful protest has passed. Anyone found engaging in rioting, looting, assault, or any other violent activity will be arrested and prosecuted to the absolute fullest extent of the law. We will not allow a small group of agitators to destroy our city. We will restore order. Go home, stay indoors. Let our first what? What do you mean? Tear gas isn't working. Jesus, deploy the guard now.
You all heard it. The governor, the police are gone. 911 is not responding to civilian calls, but the guard is coming. That is the only thing that matters now. They are coming, but they're not here yet. So until they arrive, this is all we have. Each other, this signal. If you are listening, you are not alone. You have to hold on. Barricade your doors. Stay away from the windows. And stay with me. The phone lines are open.
Jax, we're on the L train. We're stuck in the tunnel between 1st and 3rd Avenue. The power's out. It's dark, but they're out there. We can hear them in the tunnel. They're trying to break the glass on the doors.
David, listen to me. Get everyone to the center of the car. Stay quiet. Turn off your phone screens. Don't let them know you're in there. You have to hold on. The guard is coming.
Oh God, Jax, I'm Jane. We're in our apartment on the 27th floor. We can hear them in the stairwell. They're coming up floor by floor, and my husband is holding the door, but oh God, they're on our floor now. They're banging on our neighbors' doors. 911 won't answer.
Jane, you have to barricade that door. Use everything you have. The sofa, dressers, the fridge if you have to. Make it impossible to get in. They are on their way. You just have to buy some time. Hold on.
I'm stuck on the Queensboro Bridge. It's a parking lot. The cops at the checkpoint, they just got in their cars and left. They abandoned us. People are getting out of their cars. They're making a run for it across the bridge.
Mike, stay in your vehicle. It's the safest place to be.
No, you don't understand. Some of the cars, they weren't empty. There were sick people inside. They're out now. They're chasing people down on the bridge. Oh God, they're pulling a woman out of her.
Just hold on. Please, just... Wait. Do you hear that? Everyone, listen. Hold on. They're finally here. That is the sound of the cavalry. New York. That is the sound of the U.S. National Guard. They are on the ground, and they are taking the fight to them. I've still got the military band open. Listen. Just listen to this.
Viper 2 has secured the western entrance to the Lincoln Tunnel. We are establishing a civilian evacuation corridor. I say again, the corridor is green. Get the civilians out of there. Oh crap. Hostiles 200 meters northeast. Drop them.
This is Dagger 2. I see thousands of hostiles going hot. The machine guns are tearing them apart, but they aren't stopping.
Yes, you hear that? They're doing it. They are actually doing it. Hundreds of them down, they're taking back the city, block by block. For the first time tonight, it feels like we actually have a chance.
I can give you 30 seconds on the ground, not a second more.
You get your boys out and you establish a perimeter.
Understood?
Holy hell, Command, be advised. The initial estimate of hostile numbers is significantly understated. The LG is crawling.
The LG is hot.
I repeat, the LG is hot. Door gunners, engage right up that intersection. Touchdown, green light, go, go, go. Get out of my bird.
Got multiple hostiles south from here. Drop them! 50 cows effective!
Command, we are encountering heavy resistance at Herald Square. The numbers, my God, the numbers are bigger than we thought. There are thousands of them. Kill them!
No. Jesus.
Requesting immediate air support on my position. Danger close. I don't care. Just drop it. Burn them all. Drop it or we're all wasted.
They're not stopping! The 50 cal isn't stopping them! They're just climbing! They're climbing over their own dead to get to us! It's a sea! It's a literal sea of them, shoulder to shoulder, running right at us!
Goliath, this is 3-2, Bravo. We have a man down. I repeat, we have a man down. Requesting Casabac. How copy? Over. Solid copy, 3-2, Bravo. Negative on Casabac. Do what you can. Out.
This is a Level 1 emergency broadcast from U.S. Northern Command. By order of the President of the United States, the New York City quarantine has collapsed. Hostile biomass is estimated at 1.2 million and growing exponentially. All National Guard and Armed Forces personnel are to execute an evacuation to the fallback line. The torch and burn protocol is now in effect for the island of Manhattan. I say again, torch and burn is in effect. All of New York City is declared lost. God have mercy on our souls.
Oh God, this was Jax from Z103, the Pulse of New York City, signing off. Never wanted the end of the show to be a somber occasion. One final beat to end things right, people. Come and get me, you assholes.